So I had this mess of wires and cable, and for some reason it ended up working out. All right. So if you looked at the table, it was just a jumble of wires going to buttons, and it was going to screens, right? Because I had to test the screen and some buttons and some switches. So I get through that. He's like, okay, everything works. Now you have to design it on the circuit board software. So we had like OrCAD. Some people use Altium. Some people use like KiCad, EagleCAD, whatever the fuck. We used OrCAD. So I learned about that, right? I take that circuit that I validated from the paper, and I create a working circuit with the parts, the relay parts, because you have to position all your parts. I had that, and I mapped it. So I mapped my drawing to the OrCAD setup for the schematic. And then at that point, I had to source the parts. And then once the parts came in, I had to build it myself, right? I tested it, I validated it. So I took it on a piece of hardware that would be shipped out in production. I tested it was called test rig, right? So I tested my test rig on a sample and then we tested it on an item that would go to production. And it met all the checks that the current test rig that was kind of faulty was doing before mine came out. So we get all that done, and before that I get that board. It comes from China, and it's just looking beautiful. It's so like sleek compared to that jumble of wires that I had. I condensed all that into this little board, and then I did all that testing, validating, and now people use it on the floor. I trained people how to use it. I created a procedure for it, and I finished it. And the feeling you get when someone else can use a product that you've built from the ground up, from a piece of paper, from an idea in my mind to a paper, to a hardwired, physical, tangible setup, to then taking that, making a circuit board, and then creating a physical version of that, and then getting someone to use that and test, that was extremely rewarding.